right, and here is the next wave of the Titan Masters for Titan's Return. I believe it is Wave 3. These are the Wave 3 Titan Masters. But you've got little lion dude, Sawback, who I believe is an homage to Leon, one of the old school headmaster dudes. Overboard, which is clearly Overkill, little Tyrannosaur. Ptero, a.k.a. Swoop, and Fangry, a.k.a. Fangry. So anyway, we'll go ahead and transform. We'll start with Overboard here because he is a repaint of, what do they call it? Cancer. And this one, he's a repaint of Clobber and, why can't I remember the other one's name? Crash Bash. There we go. So yeah, he's a Tyrannosaur. He's got a little headmaster dude here. Pop his wings open here. Pop the headmaster out. Here's a little headmaster. These do not have pins. A lot of the most recent wave Transformers have actually had, like Rodimus and such, have pins through the hips. These do not. Actually, I'll have to check these. This guy doesn't because he's just a repaint of the same Crash Bash head. Just in darker blues and kind of a grayish white. Let me focus on that here. So yeah, same old head, different colors. And again, same old body as well because he just turns into the little dragon thingy. Which Crash Bash can ride on. Or not Crash Bash, now see now I'm doing it. Overboard. And plug into and ride. I can get his feet to plug in here. There we go. Just like before, nothing really new. And then of course has the flip him up, point his and again, you can leave him in there if you want, but becomes a gun for larger figures, which can be held, of course, by the larger dudes. They all have a mode like that, and we'll show those off. Oh, it came out. As we transform them. So yeah, so there's Overboard. Let me go ahead and turn him back into a Tyrannosaur here. Yeah, the Tyrannosaur mold I feel works best as the little dinosaur mode, but yeah. So that was Overboard. We just did him because he's the first, he's the only one of these that is a straight up, just a recolor, nothing new with him. We go to Sawback here, and here he is as a lion, a little winged lion here. Pop his headmaster off, and his headmaster is the same orange and yellow with kind of a lion-y face. And you transform him, and there is his head. And then this piece, you flip this down, flip this up, close that up, rotate the feet all the way around. They go up this way. Pull these back, pull the wings out to the side. Then you've got some sort of little jet hovercraft thingy that Sawback himself can slide his legs through, plug them in down there, and he can fly around in that little hover sled or something. Instructions show these pointing straight up, but you can rotate them back if you wish on that guy. And he doesn't form like a weapon, he forms a shield. Actually, gotta flip this up. And again, you can leave him attached. In shield mode, you fold this up, fold this down, bring these wings down and under. Make sure that's plugged in first. Hold these legs down, and there's the peg. I mean, I guess you could hold it upside down, but I'm pretty sure that goes in the underside of a hand. Like this. And now he's a shield, should you so wish. Of course, all the headmasters can swap out and replace the heads on any of your other Titan Master figures. Let's get him back to lion mode. We have Ptero, aka Swoop. And here he is in his dinosaur mode. He's got a little bit of a moving head there. You can kind of open his jaw as part of the transformation, but you can, you can see there's his headmaster just tucked in there. Open up this slot and you pop the headmaster down through the bottom of the body. There he is, red and silver here in his individual bot mode. Flip him over. And he kind of forms Swoop's head. Not sure where the focus here on this one. Easily fixed. And then you can take this, and this is an otter weapon, but you flip this over like this, turn it over. This can kind of come up like this. Leave the seat up, pull the wings straight up, and then there's a couple little pegs there on the bottom. You can peg him in. This is his kind of little hover chair, hover craft thingamajigger. I guess that works as a laser on the front, but yeah, so he's got a little flying thing. You can angle the wings, you can fold them down this way. You can arrange the wings however you want. You can have them straight out if you want, but the official instructions show it folded out like that. And then if you take him pretty much straight back to his dino mode, but leaving the dino head flip down, and flip this piece out, cover his face, and he becomes, this little piece flips out to give the peg, but he basically becomes like a crossbow or bow and arrow type of weapon. And again, you can just peg it right in here into the arms of a larger figure. In this case, Megatron, because he's who I had around the table, but you can see he can be a little, maybe he's an axe, maybe he's a bow, but whatever. Handheld weapon. And to turn him back to dinosaur, you just flip his wings out. Flip his head back, flip this little piece up. Or you could just leave that under there, however you want to do it. But there you go, there's a little dinosaur mode. Fangry, probably my favorite of the wave here. Here he is in his winged wolf mode. He's got a little Decepticon symbol here on his shoulder, on his bicep, I guess. A little tattoo. He's all folded up in there. I like this. Nice. This is just a nice little Fangry by itself. But you flip this up, open up the wings, and push his head out. And there's his head with the bright green face. He opens up to a little robot, black and purple. Let's check his hips. His hips, see, as you can see, his hips are pinned in. So they started pinning the hips in on these guys. And then his body, you fold the wolf head in, fold these legs down, fold these legs down, this little tail back here, fold this forward, and now he's got a little, there's no specific, come here you, he doesn't lock in when you take the headmaster in, but once you fold these down, it makes a little slot for his legs. You just kind of set him in like this. But he can sit down, and he can ride his little dragon, which is pretty cool. Kind of looks like Maleficent, but flying dragon. And of course, turn him back, plug him back in as a head, or not as a head, into the body. I guess technically he is a head. I do like that he, when he's in his Fangry mode, he is actually in his head mode. But anyway, so push that back through, fold this down, fold the arms down, leave the wings up like this, fold the dragon head down for the peg to be here, and then fold his tail straight up. And he's a 3-barreled cannon, 3-barreled wolf cannon, because his wolf head is kind of suggestively sitting on the back of the gun. It really just kind of looks like he's lunging at you. But, yeah, there's his weapon mode. And again, we'll bring in Megatron here. He can be held as a gun. So he's kind of a headmaster / target master. And then, very easy in this case to turn back, lift up the dragon head, fold the wings in, fold that dragon head back down, fold up his wolf head, angle the tail back. And there he is as Fangry again. And the legs can move. The arms are individually posable, the head's got a little range of movement, the tail can move. Most of these are pretty basic dudes, but he's got some simple articulation there. So yeah, there is Wave 3 of the Titan Masters. Again, Overboard, Sawback, Ptero, and probably the best of the wave, again, once again going to a Decepticon, Fangry.